Hello friends, today we are going to continue the checkmate series. In this video, we are going to see how to checkmate with two rooks or a queen and a rook. These are two major pieces which can easily checkmate the enemy king on the last rank without our help of our king. The black king can be pushed to the last rank with our major pieces, and from this the enemy king will have only 6 squares to go, and these 6 squares can be controlled by our two rooks easily, one on the 8th rank, the other one on the 7th rank, right? To achieve this, we will follow a pattern which is commonly called as the ladder method. The ladder method usually played by keeping our two rooks diagonal to one another. Let's say I play my rook one on the square, and the enemy king goes somewhere here, and I will play my other rook just diagonal to one of my rooks. So this is the starting position for our ladder method to be played. And how will I move my rooks is just following these arrows. One rook on this square, the other rook on this square. Then this rook will move on this square, and this rook will move on this square. This is similarly like climbing the ladder, right, with our foot. So it's called as the ladder method, and we'll see how we simply push the enemy king to the corner. Let's say the black king goes somewhere here, and I'll play my rook here, and now the enemy king comes near our rook, and now we cannot just simply follow our pattern and give check, because it will capture our rook. So what we have to do is bring our rook on this square, and we will follow our pattern with one rook on this side and the other rook on this side. Okay, let's say the enemy king goes somewhere here, then we can just check him here, and now you will see that one of these rooks will control the king to come front, and the other rook will control say the king to go back, and the enemy king has no choice but to go. And after it has gone, we will give another check. We are simply following the pattern which I said. We are just climbing the stairs, right? So now this rook controls the enemy king to come front, and this rook forces the black king to go back, right? And now after it comes here, we cannot now give check with this rook, because it will capture our rook. And what we have to do now is bring our rook just diagonal to it, to another rook. So again the king has to move, and we will follow the pattern now, because the king is too far. Check. And now the king has to move again, and we will give another check, and the king goes to the last rank, and now it attacks our rook. So we will have to move our rook not behind, just on the rank itself, like this. And we are threatening a checkmate. These three squares are controlled. If you place our rook here, then it's a checkmate, right? So the black king will play here and delay the checkmate, but we can play our rook anywhere on this rank, and after the king goes anywhere, it will be get checkmated. Okay, so now we will see how to checkmate with a queen and a rook. With the queen, the ladder is very simple. We just have to keep in mind that the piece which is near to the king should be our rook and not the queen. So in this case, the king is towards this file, and our rook should be near to it and not the queen. What I mean by saying that is our queen should be behind our rook and should be protecting it always. We will see the importance of that. I am playing my rook here, and let's say the enemy king goes somewhere here, and now we can give check and follow our pattern, I mean the ladder, right, like this. And in this, we don't have to worry about the king capturing our rook because the queen is protecting it from behind. So it can do nothing but get checkmated. And we will just follow our pattern simply like this. We are just climbing the ladder and the king has to go back. And on the last rank, it will get checkmated like this. Right? For the queen and the rook, there is one another ladder which you should know. For example, I am placing my rook here and the king goes here. Then we can place our queen here and restrict the king on these two files, and the king has to move on the e file, right? And let's say the king comes here, and from now we can also follow a ladder pattern by following these two files. This will also get checkmated in the same fashion. I mean, the last pattern would be different, but the path is more or less similar. We will give check with our rook, which is protected by our queen, and after the king goes here, which is the only square, we will give check with our queen. The queen is protected by our rook, and the black king again has to go back, which is the only square. And now again we will play our rook here, giving check, which is protected by our queen, and the black king has to go here, and then we will again give check and the black king has to go back. Then it's a checkmate. So this is also one of the patterns you can follow, but remember, your every move should come with a check like this. If you are not coming up with checks, then you might get a stalemate chance. You might stalemate your opponent. So remember this one, and hope you enjoy this video. Remember all these patterns because it will be very useful for you in one or the other case. So like the video, comment for more videos like this, and please share the video and subscribe to our channel. Thank you.